Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and family and friends of Recruit Class 6. I'd like to welcome you to the 2024 Medicine Hat and Blood Tribe First Nations Police Recruit Graduation Ceremony. I am Staff Sergeant Ryan Thorburn with the Medicine Hat Police Service, and I'm honored to be your Master of Ceremonies today. The MHPS honors and acknowledges that we are situated on Treaty 7 and Treaty 4 territory, traditional lands of the Siksika, Blackfoot, Kainai Blood, Piikani Pagan, Stoney Nakoda, and Tsuut'ina Sarsi, as well as the Cree, Sioux, and Saulteaux bands of the Ojibwa peoples. We also honor and acknowledge that we are in the homelands of the Métis Nation within District 2, Battle River Territory. Before we start the ceremony, I would like to mention a few housekeeping items. First off, I would like to thank the South Alberta Light Horse Regiment for hosting us here at Patterson Armory today. I personally spent several years developing various skills, such as marching, which you will see here shortly, right here on this parade square. Thank you, South Alberta Light Horse. If you could please turn off or silence any electronic devices. Restrooms are located directly across the parade square. The male restrooms are under that green sign just behind those vehicles, and the female washrooms are under that green sign right beside the chain link fence. Photos of recruits receiving their certificates will be made available to the recruits, so please remain in your seats and refrain from approaching the front during the ceremony. There will also be a staging area available for guests to take photos following the event. I now ask that Regimental Sergeant Major Darren Lowell march in the graduating recruit class of 2024. I now ask that Dodi Galerno of the South Alberta Pipes and Drums and the Medicine Hat Police Service drill team march in the police service flags.
Colour party, march in the flags!
Please remain standing and join us in the singing of our national anthem led by Annika Funk.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Well done, and thank you, Annika. You may please be seated. We have a number of distinguished guests in attendance today, so I'll take a moment to introduce a few of them. Please hold your applause for the end. Representing the Medicine Hat Police Service, we have Chief Alan Murphy and members of his executive team. Representing the Blood Tribe First Nation Police Service, we have Chief Grant Buckskin and members of his executive team. Representing the Lethbridge College, we have Dean of the Center for Justice and Human Services, Trudy Mason, along with a number of program facilitators. We have Member of Parliament, the Honourable Glenn Motts, in attendance. We have a Member of the Alberta Legislative Assembly, Mr. Justin Wright. Representing the City of Medicine Hat, Her Worship Mayor Lindsay Clark, and several other members of City Council. The Chair of the Medicine Hat Police Commission, Mrs. Sarah Scahill, and other Police Commission delegates. I would also like to acknowledge honored guests from various law enforcement partners, provincial and federal prosecutors, all other emergency services, the military, and various educational partners. We sincerely appreciate your presence here today. Thank you. At this time, I would like to bring forward and introduce the reviewing party who will inspect the recruits. Chief Alan Murphy and Chief Grant Buckskin will lead the inspection, accompanied by MP Motts, MLA Wright, Mayor Clark, Commission Chair Scahill, and Dean Mason. I would now like to invite the Honourable Glenn Motts, Member of Parliament for Medicine Hat, Cardston Warner, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to see you all here. Police Commission members, Chief Murphy, Chief Buckskin, honored guests, family and friends, and our guests of honor, the recruits of 2024. I'm pleased to join you today, both in my role as your Member of Parliament and also as a former proud member, or a proud former member, I should say, of the Medicine Hat Police Service. For those of you who may wonder how long ago that was, when we recruited Inspector Secondiak, he still had hair. Recruits, you've completed the classroom portion of your basic training and have demonstrated that you have what it takes to be a police officer. Congratulations. And from experience, I can tell you, now the real learning begins. As you know, wearing the uniform, it comes with a huge level of responsibility, duty, and honor. It will not always be easy, and it will not always be fun, but it will be incredibly fulfilling as you selflessly serve in your new roles. The community where you will work can be better because of your dedication to and influence in the lives of the people that you serve. Your team members will be better because of the impact you can make individually and together. You yourselves will be better because you are now part of a lifelong family of police officers who are committed to making the world a better and safer place. The police services you join will be better as you contribute ideas and solutions about how to police and deliver policing within your communities into the future. Today you join the dedicated members of the Medicine Hat Police Service and the Blood Tribe Police Service. You begin your commitment to protecting the residents of your communities and instilling pride in the cities, towns, and communities we call home. On behalf of the constituents of Medicine Hat, Cardston, and Warner, my colleagues in Canada's Parliament, and my wife Sonia, I'm here to offer my heartfelt congratulations on your journey so far, and wish you every success and God's safety as you begin your new life in service to others. Thank you.
Thank you, MP Motts. I would like to invite Justin Wright, Member of the Legislative Assembly for Cypress Medicine Hat, to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and graduates, my name is Justin Wright. I'm the MLA for the charming constituency of Cypress Medicine Hat, and it is a great honor to bring words of encouragement from the province of Alberta to our graduates here today. Cadets, today we celebrate your incredible achievements, your commitment to serving our communities, and being amazing ambassadors to what make our communities whole. As new members of the Medicine Hat Police Service and the Blood Tribe Police Service, you're embarking on a path marked by dedication, integrity, and courage. Your training has equipped you to protect and serve with fairness and empathy. Remember, your actions reflect not only on you, but the entire community. Your team of brothers and sisters in blue who serve this community with distinction, who build trust, foster relationships, and uphold justice with respect and compassion. To the families and friends who are supporting these cadets here today, thank you. Your encouragement, your strong will, your ability to listen and lend an ear when times are tough, you will be the ones who carry the hidden burdens of this role. Graduates, you are the future of law enforcement. You are the future of peace and justice in this community. We are so proud of you and confident in your ability to uphold the highest standard of duty and honor that these roles demand. On behalf of the province of Alberta, Minister Ellis, the Minister for Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness, and Premier Danielle Smith, congratulations and thank you for your dedication to serving our communities.
Thank you, MLA Wright. I would now like to invite Her Worship Mayor Lindsay Clark from the City of Medicine Hat to say a few words.
Thank you, and good morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, families, and most importantly, new recruits. Thank you for joining us on this significant day. Today we gather to celebrate the achievements of 8 exceptional individuals who have completed a demanding 24-week training program. They are now prepared to serve both the Medicine Hat Police Service and the Blood Tribe Police Service. To our graduates, congratulations. Your dedication, resilience, and commitment have brought you to this moment. Today marks the start of your journey as officers, a role that requires both skill and heart. Whether you will serve here in Medicine Hat or with the Blood Tribe, your contribution to community well-being and justice is invaluable. The collaboration between Medicine Hat Police Service and the Blood Tribe Police Service has been a great asset to this training program. It provides our recruits not only with essential policing skills, but also with cultural training that enhances their understanding and respect for Indigenous traditions and values. This partnership strengthens our forces and enriches our approach to policing. As new recruits, you are stepping into a critical role that can be very diverse. You will be responsible for law enforcement, of course, and crime prevention, but also community service, where you'll be required to show compassion and empathy, and in that way you will contribute to the well-being of our community. Extend my deepest gratitude to the families and friends who have supported our graduates. Your encouragement has been tremendously valuable, and we share your pride today. To the recruits, the community looks to you with hope and trust. Whether in Medicine Hat or Blood Tribe territory, wear your badge with pride, serve with integrity. Congratulations once again, and welcome to your respective police services. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Clark. I would now like to invite Sarah Scahill, the Chair of the Medicine Hat Police Commission, to say a few words.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and most importantly, our graduating class of police officers, it's an honor to stand here before you today as the chair of the Medicine Hat Police Commission. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives and careers. Your tireless efforts, dedication, and exemplary commitment to the values of service, integrity, and justice have not gone unnoticed. For this, we commend you. As you step into your new role as a police officer, you're not just joining a profession, you're joining a family, a sisterhood and brotherhood bound by a common purpose. You are the guardians of your communities, entrusted with the solemn duty to serve and protect. I urge you to uphold the service's core organizational values of integrity, respect, courage, and accountability. These values are not merely words on paper, but rather are the guiding principles that inform every decision, action, and interaction you will have in your service. Let integrity be your compass, respect be your cornerstone, courage be your strength, and accountability be your guiding light. Remember, the badge you carry is a symbol of trust. Your actions will define the trust our communities place in our police services. Approach your duties with compassion, uphold the law with fairness, and always strive to do what is right, even in the face of adversity. You are inheriting a legacy of excellence, and I have every confidence you will maintain it with utmost honor. Policing is not without its challenges. There will be days that test your resolve and moments that demand tireless courage. During those times, lean in on each other. Seek wisdom who have walked this path before you, and never forget the reasons that brought you forth to this noble profession. On behalf of the Medicine Hat Police Commission, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. We take immense pride in your achievements, and we eagerly anticipate the positive impact you will have in our communities. May your careers be fulfilling, your service honorable, and your commitment to justice unwavering. Congratulations.
Thank you, Commission Chair Scahill. I would now like to invite Trudy Mason, the Lethbridge College Dean for the Center for Justice and Human Services, to say a few words.
Oki, good afternoon. I am honored to bring congratulations to our graduating class on behalf of Lethbridge College and the Center for Justice and Human Services team. Graduation Day is exciting for everyone. It's a day to celebrate our grads, to honor their commitment, their hard work, and their determination. Graduates, today we celebrate your accomplishments over the past 6 months. Be proud. The journey you have taken likely looks very different for each of you, but I know that for all of you, there were challenges to overcome and triumphs to celebrate. These challenges may have been accompanied by many emotions: fear, frustration, and hopefully some joy. Celebrate all of these things with your loved ones today. Be proud of your accomplishments, yourselves, and your peers. You are preparing for a career serving others. As you graduate today, each of you have committed to making a difference in the lives of individuals, families, and your community. I am grateful for your dedication to building healthier, stronger, and safer communities. Today, you are also joining the Lethbridge College alumni family. No matter what your next steps are, you are part of our Kodiak family. We will always be ready to help you continue your learning journey, to support you in your new adventures, and celebrate your future accomplishments. This is truly just the beginning for you, and we look forward to seeing all that you accomplish in the coming years. So to you graduates, I give my sincerest congratulations. You are strong, determined, and resilient. Keep striving for your excellence in everything that you do, for this moment in time is truly only the beginning. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Mason. I would now like to invite Chief of the Blood Tribe Police Service, Chief Grant Buckskin, to say a few words.
Okay, my name is Grant Buckskin. I am the Chief of Police for the Blood Tribe Police Service. It is my honor to be here today to celebrate the accomplishments of this group of officers who have successfully completed their training and represented their home agencies in an outstanding fashion. And thank you for the introduction, and greetings to our hosts and partners, to Chief Murphy and the rest of his administrative staff and facilitators from the Medicine Hat Police Service. Ms. Trudy Mason from Lethbridge Polytechnical now, right? Is that correct? And I look forward to continuing the partnerships that we have created and look forward to its evolvement as we progress. I would also like to take this time to thank the families of our newest officers for supporting them throughout their training. Without you, I am certain that the last few months for the new officers would have been a little bit more grueling and substantially more difficult. I'd like to share a few words and hope that they provide some guidance for each of the new officers who will now be serving their communities and their people. As we are all aware, The policing profession has been cast in a negative light in the last few years, and rightfully so. Like any other profession, there are examples of poor judgment and a complete lack of respect for basic human dignity and for policing in general. I'll not go into detail, but each of us is familiar with events that has continuously brought disrepute to this profession. As new officers, you have the opportunity to change the perception of policing. You have the opportunity to show the citizens that you serve that you do care. Practice patience. Take the extra time to listen to people. Let them vent their anger or displeasure. Let them call you every name in the book, and it will happen. But remember, it is not personal, and at the end of the day, these are only words. It can also de-escalate a situation as the person now feels that they have been heard. It also speaks volumes of the officer that you are, and is a direct reflection of your service and your fellow constables. Practice tolerance. Learn about the people in your community, learn their cultures, learn their customs and practices. You'll begin to understand why different cultures conduct themselves in ways that are considered out of the norm of Western society. Canada prides itself on being a melting pot of people, yet prejudices and biases continue to rear their ugly heads. This is an opportunity that I referred to earlier to change the face of policing. But at the same time, remain vigilant. There is a time and place to practice patience and tolerance, but there is also a time that you have to take action to end the situation in whatever way necessary. I read a quote some time back that struck a chord with me and has stuck with me for all these years. It goes, "Protect your spirit, because you are in a place that eats spirits. You will see the worst in people. You will bear witness to man's humanity to one another. You will experience traumatic events that will shake you. You will witness scenes that will become embedded in your memories. Do not let these moments lead your soul into believing that all is wrong and terrible within our society. At these times, rely heavily on your supports, whether it's family, friends, or mental health services that will be offered. Utilizing these supports should not be taken as a sign of weakness, and no one should ever feel that way. This career is not all negative. You will have plenty of laughs and good times with your colleagues. You'll develop lifetime friendships within the services and outside services. You will go home at the end of a busy shift knowing that you have performed your duties to the best of your abilities, and you should be proud of that. And most importantly, don't forget that you now have that opportunity to change the face of policing and bring it back to its honorable title of being an honorable profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Buxton. I now call on Chief of Medicine Hat Police Service, Chief Alan Murphy.
Thank you, Ryan. Good afternoon, everyone. I intend to keep this as brief as I can. We've kept these young fellas standing out here for quite a while, and I know they just want to get their badges and certificates and hit the street in the next few days, so we just don't want to hold it up any longer than we need to. Thank you to all of our dignitaries, members of the Medicine Hat Police Service, Blood Tribe Police Service, Lethbridge College, families, friends, and members of our community for joining us here today. The graduation of a recruit class marks a new beginning for a police service, as another new generation of police officers embarks on an amazing career. It is even more impactful this year as we celebrate our 125th anniversary here in Medicine Hat. These recruits have been an outstanding group to train and interact with. I want to thank the recruiting teams from both the Medicine Hat Police Service and Blood Tribe, Police Service for the work to find our newest police officers, the great work that you did to do that. I also want to thank Sergeant Jeff Click and Constable Kevin Weisgerber for leading this class with the assistance of police officers from both agencies, as well as staff from Lethbridge College. We thank all of you for a job well done. To put it into perspective just how amazing the training was, I'll tell you a very brief story that happened earlier this week. Just the other day, the recruits held a barbecue for us to thank us for the help we gave them along the way. And I asked the cadets and the recruits their experience with the training. And Constable Kangura summed it up by saying, "Chief, it was pretty good." Now that just gives a person chills. It's a stirring testimonial to the training. It's just amazing. So it's good work on that, Kuljit. But on a serious note, and most importantly, I want to thank the families of these fine recruits. Your support of their dreams to make it to this position makes all the difference in the world. It is a long road just to make it into recruit training, just for a chance to make the team. And then it is another 6 months of classroom training and all the work they do throughout those 6 months. For the families of Blood Tribe members, that meant you were without your loved ones for 6 months, for the most part. That is a significant commitment, and we thank you all for it. To the recruits, I want to thank you for your tireless efforts over the past 6 months. It has been fun to watch you grow and achieve more than you even believed you could. There were also some laughs along the way. To put it into Constable Kangura's words, as a class, you did pretty good. Please remember how much you wanted to be in this position today. Please remember how hard you worked for it. This career will bring some challenges and some amazing experiences. But through it all, please make sure you remember this moment and what it means to you and your families. Don't do what generations of police officers have done and shut your families and friends out of how this career can make you feel at times, both the good and the difficult times. The goal, in addition to having a long and rewarding career, is to have your family standing with you at the end. I will close with a heartfelt thank you to Chief Grant Buckskin and members of the Blood Tribe Police Service for partnering with us for this recruit class, as well as the partnership of Lethbridge College. It's been a great experience. Thank you to everyone for being here, and to the recruits in particular for their great work. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Chief Murphy. I would now like to call upon Chief Murphy, Chief Buckskin, Sergeant Click, Constable Kevin Weisgerber to assist with the presentation of badges. We will start with recruit Juan Bettenker. Recruit Justice Dayrider. Recruit David Hoff. Recruit Ammon Demirs. Recruit Jared Stack. Recruit Samuel Estock. For the next presentation, I would like to call forward Sergeant Darlene Garrett to assist Chief Murphy. Recruit Tyler Garrett. Sergeant Darlene Garrett's Tyler's mother will be presenting his badge to him. Recruit Kuljit Kangura. I would like to call upon Dean Trudy Mason to join the group at the front to assist with the presentation of certificates. And we'll start with Constable Juan Bettenker. Constable Justice Dayrider. Constable David Hoff. Constable Ammon Demirs. Constable Jared Stack. Constable Samuel Estock. Constable Tyler Garrett. And Constable Kuljit Kangura. At this time, we're going to be presenting the Recruit Awards. The first award is presented by Dean Trudy Mason from the Lethbridge College and is in recognition of outstanding performance in academics during the Lethbridge College Police Recruit Training Program. The top academic award goes to Constable David Hoff. I would like to further invite the Lethbridge College physical training instructors Diane Gallagher and Tim Takahashi to join them at the front to present the top physical training award.
The Physical Training Award is presented to the cadet who has earned the highest mark in the cadet wellness course. This individual has excelled in physical fitness and the associated academic wellness assignments. Before presenting this award, we want to make note that everyone in this class demonstrated an outstanding commitment to physical fitness with a class average in fitness testing of 96.6%, which is a record. We also We also want to give an honorable mention to two individuals, Kuljit Kangura and Tyler Garrett, who earned 100% in fitness testing with several others close on their heels. With a class of such strong and dedicated individuals, it made selecting the award recipient highly competitive. And congratulations to the PT award recipient, Jared Stock.
I would now like to welcome Constable David Allen and Sergeant Devin Klein up for the next awards. The third award is the Firearms Award, presented by Constable David Allen on behalf of the firearms team. The award is presented to the recruit who showed exemplary, consistent performance during firearms training throughout the entire recruit training program. The Firearms Award goes to Constable Justice Dayrider. The fourth award is the Control Tactics Award, presented by Sergeant Devin Klein on behalf of the Control Tactics team. This award is presented to the recruit who showed exemplary and consistent performance during control tactics training throughout the entire recruit training process. The Control Tactics Award goes to Constable Jared Stack. The fifth award is the Greatest Growth Award, presented by Sergeant Click and Constable Weisgerber. This award is presented by the recruit training team to the recruit who has demonstrated the greatest overall growth during recruit training. The Greatest Growth Award goes to Constable Samuel Estock. The final award is the Recruit Class Award, also presented by Sergeant Click and Constable Weisgerber. This award was chosen by the recruits through an anonymous voting process and was based on class leadership, accountability, teamwork, integrity, and communication. The Recruit Class Award goes to Constable David Hoff. He can stay here and you guys. I would like to invite Constable David Hoff to attend the podium to say a few words on behalf of the class. You guys.
Good afternoon. I see that they didn't hide my speech on me, so that's good. So my name is Constable David Hoff. Even though I hate public speaking, my fellow classmates nominated me to come up here. So I'm going to drag this out as long as I can and make them stand there. In all seriousness, I am very, very honored to have the privilege to stand up here and represent Recruit Class 6. As I look out at my classmates and I stand here as your representative, we appear to be identical. We stand uniformly in rows and we're all wearing the same uniforms, the same hats, and have the same equipment. But what people don't see is that deep down we are all individuals. We come from various backgrounds, carpenters, chemists, and all the way to tow truck drivers. We all have different ages, cultures, and life experiences. We have different personalities and mannerisms. All of these individual characteristics make us uniquely qualified to stand in front of you today. For those who don't know, the recruit class or cadet class is much more than just learning how to arrest somebody or writing a report. The recruit class is a journey that tests everyone differently, some academically, some physically, and some mentally. The class is designed to add stress and make you feel uncomfortable. but ultimately is designed to help you understand that you can overcome whatever is in front of you. The cadet class also helps to find what you're good at in law enforcement. The skill of accepting what you excel in is very complicated, but when you've been backed with excellent teachers, it's been their job throughout the process to let you know when your gift appears. We were very, very fortunate to have two main instructors in this course, the first of which is Sergeant Click, the second of which is Constable Weisgerber. These two helped us at every corner, pushing us and coaching us on how to become proud, efficient, and confident police officers. On behalf of my cadet class standing before you, we would like to thank you guys for setting up our class and scheduling all the course experts to come and teach us. We'd also like to thank you guys for holding us accountable and giving us a solid start to our policing careers. You guys pushed us further than we ever expected and had us develop our skills and confidence to become ready for our next chapter. For all the rest of our instructors that we had the opportunity to have, we would like to thank you for taking time out of your daily shifts and routines to teach us. Not only teaching us, but allowing us to make connections that will follow us for the rest of our careers. We shared tons of laughs, tons of memories along the way. Some of those may have caused us PTSD, but here we are today. Lastly, to my fellow classmates, even though this is our last official send-off and we look at each other with nervous faces as we approach the next stage in our training, I just want to say we are prepared. We are ready. We are prepared even if we no longer have each other to lean on. We are prepared even if we have days that make us want to crawl into a hole. We are even prepared for the events that will scare us. We know what to do, and we have been trained by the best. I'm so proud to be a part of Recruit Class 6. Over Recruit Class 6, we had 14 assessments, fired thousands of rounds, did countless push-ups, totaled 757 extra workouts, and have run 3,464 kilometers as a group. For those who don't realize how long this would be the equivalent of running to Nova Scotia. I would also like to point out that our cadet class had 4 members from the Blood Tribe who lived away from their families and friends for 6 months, traveling home on the weekends to spend a brief time with their families before heading back to grind out another 5 days of training. Not one time were they late or made excuses not to attend class. I commend them for their dedication, and I want them to know that their efforts did not go unnoticed. I'd also like to give praise to all our families and friends for their patience throughout the training. Without you guys, it would have been a lot harder to manage. Thank you again for allowing me this honor to stand up here today. In closing, I will leave you with 10 short lessons that we have learned throughout our training. 1, being late has consequences. These can be both physical or economical. Number 2, wearing a white undershirt will always leave a lasting impression. Number 3, if an instructor tells you that the specific part of training is going to be fun, just know that it certainly, in fact, will not be fun. 4, as a cadet, there are appropriate times and inappropriate times for swearing. Those times are never. Number 5, don't touch the thermostat in the classroom, even if you're cold. Number 6, most stairwells are not designed with efficient airflow. 7, don't let Sam ask questions if it's 3:50 on a Friday, or you'll be there until 4:30. 8, if it's a scenario day, you can likely count on rain or snow. 9, voluntary ride-alongs are definitely not voluntary. Lastly, if you plan on upgrading your fence, just host the next class's EVOC week on your street. Calgary's Training Center knows this firsthand. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Constable Hoff. I would like anybody who helped with the training class, any instructors here today, to stand up for a minute, please. There's a lot of you out there. I know you're there. Please stand. So I'd just like to acknowledge the many individuals dedicated extensive hours and efforts to the recruit training program, which have made it a success. If you assisted with the recruit training program, please stand. Thank you. Thanks. I would like to ask Chief Murphy and Chief Buckskin to stand and step forward for the march past by the drill team. I would further invite all guests who are able to rise to please stand and observe the march past.
Color party, march out the flags.
The class has spent a considerable amount of time with their drill instructor, learning and perfecting their drill movements. The purpose of learning drill is to instill habits of precision, learn how to follow orders, work as a team, and develop camaraderie. You can all be seated. Thank you. I will now ask RMS Lowell to take command of the class for their drill demonstration.
Constable Bettinger. Thank you, Constable Bettany.
Let's give these guys a big round of applause. So to conclude, I want to say a big thank you to our honored guests, members of all police services, family and friends for attending today's ceremony. After the dismissal, we will be setting up formal group photos in the staging area. I would like to mention that the Armory has opened the museum to those who wish to go through it. It is located across the drill square against the east wall for those who haven't had a chance to view it. It's pretty amazing. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please join us for refreshments, and they are located just off the parade square over there. That concludes today's ceremony. I'm now going to ask RSM Lowell to dismiss the class.